Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's into the end zone. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, you know the old saying, Mike, the games don't count, but they matter. And these are the kind of things that really matter. Efficiency, in and out of the huddle, really work the offense and the process. And that's exactly what we saw here. To be this well-oiled early in the year is a great sign of things to come once we get to the regular season here in a couple weeks.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
Throwing right away, it's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on third down is May. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 23, this is second and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Rattling gun, here's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to take possession.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
It's certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season.
To the air on third down is McCarthy.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline, Mike. The entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Back deep is Marcus Jones. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From the 33, here's second and 1. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
To throw on first down is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Crazy. 5.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down.
And it's third down.
Crazy. 5.
Throwing now is May. This one caught just past the pylon. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Catch made by Thielen. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 37-yard line.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
The Patriots offense going to take over just before the half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Crazy. Five.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Crazy.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing, Dobbs. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Dobbs now to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Ready, set. 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Dobbs. The reception belongs to Matt Collins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Hey, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Now the former Buckeyes, Trevion Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Dobbs to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Cougar 19. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Ready?
To throw is Dobbs. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
There we go. Back man.
Off the play fake, here is Wentz. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10.
Moore going in motion. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And now for a second time, he loses the football. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can...
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Sam Ukuwanu getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. To throw, Wentz. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats are on top. It's 14-10. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, Naylor. On the play action, it's Wentz. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. A run. And here's Mason. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Moore going in motion. On second down, Wentz. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Austin. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots are out to a 21-10 lead.
Vikings 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
Now Wentz. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard
They'll
line.
send their tight end left.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Wentz. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
29-yard line.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Here we go.
Wentz to throw once more. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Vikings 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. That one intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point is good, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll run. This is Mason. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Wentz. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Wentz. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go, and here's Wentz. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
On the ground is Mason. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back is Wentz. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2.